Okay, dear Lions, hope you got enough to eat, so that you're all, ready for our international president, Dr. Patti Hill. I'm really proud to say that you've chosen to visit Denmark, and I was the lucky district governor who were able to have you hosting the visit. And as I said yesterday, I met you when I was in
Thank you.
in Skopje in 2018, where I had the opportunity to listen to your workshop regarding GHE as a GATT, and it was the first time I really understood GATT. You had really good examples and were able to connect the three different areas into one, area which were connected. So that was really great. And then I had the pleasure of attending the convention in Milan, where I was part of the promotion of you, and we were lucky that we had you as the new international president, third vice president at that time. And now I'm able to serve, and I'm really proud to serve as your district governor this year. And I'm going to change the world together with you, yes, being part of your mission 1.5. Looking forward to it, and please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. You've reminded me about the reason we have a global action team. It's because it takes a team. It takes all of us to really achieve results. And that includes having leadership opportunities for people to develop their skills, especially at the club level. Yes, we all want to have leadership development too, but at the club level, I'll share with you, there was one year in my club, I would not bring a guest. The meetings were embarrassing because we didn't have a good leader that year. We didn't have a trained leader who could really make our meetings interesting and inspiring. And so the leadership impacted our membership. If I had brought a friend, they would have said, I'm never coming back. So leadership is connected to membership. And membership is what allows us to do service. And service is our purpose. And I know that you are making plans around your focus on membership. You already have wonderful service activities. And I've witnessed some of them while I was here. You see, the St. Lucas Hospice that I got to tour yesterday. I went to the Lions Neural Center this morning. I even shopped at the second-hand store today because I had no luggage. Good news, my luggage has arrived in Copenhagen. Apparently, it took an entire team to make sure that it got here. But as we focus on membership, and we talk for the world about Mission 1.5, but you will have your own mission because your clubs here need to capture those volunteers. You saw that sometimes between 30 and 50, they don't volunteer quite so much, right? But the younger ones are happy to volunteer, as are people over 50. And yes, it's for different reasons. But how will they know to choose us? Are we offering a quality experience? That's critical. Are your meetings well run? Do you have good activities? You cannot successfully invite a new member to come and say, oh, I heard you are a lion and I'm interested. My grandfather was a lion. I'm interested. What do you do? And then the lion says, it's very exciting. You will love it. You will come to our meetings, and twice a year, you will get to watch the treasurer write a check. I have visited clubs where that's what happens. So if you really want to attract new people, you have to say to them, what do you want to do? We're happy to welcome you. What are you interested in? What do you think this community needs? What do you care about? Why are you talking with me about being a lion? But first, they must know you are a lion. How will they know? Public relations. Public relations comes in many, many categories. It starts by having a large collection. Did I give you one last night? A large collection of Lions pins. Every year, I buy about 40 of just the lapel pins each year at convention. Garner, you have one. Ida, you have one. Michael, you have one. I'm giving you each one of my personal lapel pins. Put it on your jacket. Wear it proudly.
Thank you.
And, you know, I will wear my Lions of Denmark on mine, and someone will say to me, what is that? What's that on your jacket? And it gives me that opportunity to have the conversation. So sometimes our public relations, you need one, don't you? Begins as simply as we are the signboard. We can be the signage. And it needs to be connected to the people you want to attract. So who are these members you want to have? And then you strategically plan your public relations strategy, your marketing strategy to match the plan. Now, I believe that if you want to connect, for example, I just posted a video on Instagram, a reel. Do you think that many newly retired people will see it? No, not at all. So who are you trying to attract in your community? And you know, in your community, those potential new members will be very different from in another community. And one club may say, we want people of all ages. Okay, so first you have to tell the story. You know, hello, we are the Lions. We are here collecting used eyeglasses. Can you help? We will be at the grocery store next Saturday collecting. Okay, so you are telling people part of your story. We are the Lions, and we are looking for young people to send on youth exchange. What else are you doing? You know, we are the Lions who are supporting families from the Ukraine. Tell your story, because for every story that you tell, there may be a different person who is intrigued. Now, if your story is, we are the Lions who, you probably don't do this, but I was in Sweden yesterday morning. And we were talking about their big fundraising project. They sell smelly fish. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to join that club, you know. Okay, they're famous, but this community needs to know everything else that they are doing. So you need to tell the story. As with all good marketing, you have to tell the person at least 7 times, right? You have to tell them, and then you tell them again. They forget, life is busy. Then they notice your sign again, and the next Saturday in October, then you're collecting eyeglasses again, and they forget about it, but on November, they see it coming, and they begin to remember, right? But you also must tell the rest of the story. Where do the eyeglasses go? How many people could they help? What happens with these? And so the storytelling has to be strategic, and it has to be continuous. Does your club have a Facebook page?
Yes.
Good. My club also. Maybe we should be friends. If I post, I went to the secondhand store and the Lions are doing a good service project on my Facebook page, the only people who are likely to see it are already Lions. Am I right? We have Lions talking to Lions.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's fellowship. But we're talking about new members. We're talking about the people who are not Lions or Leo Lions or Leos yet. So how do we connect to them? We have to talk with them. We have to say, who are you following? What are you looking at? And so the airport, I'll give you this example. The airport in my city has the call letters YEG. Okay, it's not EDM for Edmonton. No, that would be too easy. No. In Canada, airports begin with the letter Y. So then the Y, then the E, then a G. We don't know what the G is for. But we use this a lot. If I want to know what's going on in Edmonton, I search for hashtag YEG Life, Y-E-G Life. Oh, look, there's a big festival, a music festival going on in this park. Okay, this is nice. So now, if I'm going to post that my Lions Club is going to do vision screening or marketing, how do I talk to the non-Lions? First, I have to make a post that says, we are going to be doing vision screening. Hashtag YEG Life. Or maybe even the community. Hashtag Glenberry. And so the people in that community say, oh, the Lions are doing that. Yeah, that's once. They will forget. They will go and do something else on Saturday. So I have to post again on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. We will be there. Come by at 9 a.m. If you want to volunteer and help, come at 9. So you have to keep posting. Then when you are there, if you're using social media, you have to do this. You have to pick up your phone. Everyone knows how to do this step. You pick up your phone. You go to your camera. You choose video. You make it look at yourself because people pay attention to human faces. This is the psychology. You press the red button for videotape. Hi, I'm with the Lions of Denmark today. I'm in District 106A. And at the cabinet meeting today, yes, you can see the Lions and Leo Lions are here. We're talking about the importance of sharing our Lions story, of marketing. In fact, you can learn more by joining us. Come to St. Lucas Hospice today before 2 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there. Click. Okay. Now it is in my phone. I go upload. I put it on my reel, and it's done. But I said, okay, now we are doing it. I said, we are planning to do it. Come on Saturday. Be there at this time. Maybe you want to volunteer. Oh, now we are doing it. Then I get a nice picture of a family and their child, and we are screening their vision, or whatever we're doing. We say, look, we screened 63 people in the first hour. Come and join us. And so this is how you create your trending. We talk about what's trending. But still, only Lions will see it unless you are using like hashtag vision, hashtag my town, and tag other people. Maybe you know someone who should be a Lion and isn't. Tag them. You know how to tag, right? Okay, you get to the, yep. So now you are going to upload this to your Facebook page. You know how to do that part? Okay, so You take your video. I have my video. I look like I've been up all night. I'm tired.
Yes.
But on my iPhone, in the lower corner, it has a box and an arrow up for upload. If you are on your Samsung or other one, it will probably give you the sign for share.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to share maybe to Facebook, maybe to Instagram. Your choice. Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. And share it to your regular news feed. Now you can type a message. Oh, only your friends can see it.
Yes.
So, do you want other people? You must tell the public. You make the message. Please join us, da-da-da-da. Yeah. And then you would go post, but you don't have to post this today. You can practice.
I'm trying. I can remove it right away. Huh?
Yes, or if you want to review it, I can
redo it.
You can do it only me.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. But these are a lot of steps, but your grandchildren and children and your Leos and young people can help you with these steps. But the thing is, we often miss the opportunities. You know, that message that says, join us if you want to help. In other words, just ask, right? Some of us are a little bit afraid of asking in person. Well, hello, I know you work in the HR department at my company, right?
That's right.
That's right. You know, you may not realize I am a lion. I thought that maybe I would ask you to be a lion. And he says, I've never heard of you. What is lions? I say, oh, we're wonderful, blah, 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 blah. Now, what do I know about him? He works in the HR department. He works with people. He works with human development. And he has 2 children. Okay, I know these things. I say, Lions Clubs offer wonderful leadership development courses and training, and we give back to our community helping young children involved in sports. So you know the term elevator speech? Yeah, that you have 10 seconds maybe to capture his interest. So if I tell him, oh, we do wonderful things, we build hospitals in Nepal, he may not care. So every sales pitch, every invitation must be individualized for the person. He says, oh, that's kind of interesting. I do that also. I say, well then, why don't I invite you to come and be a part of one of our projects, right? So the invitation begins gently. I don't come to him, at least not in my country, I don't come to him and say, oh, this is great, you should be a lion, you need to do this, it'll cost you 150 euros. Can you write the check today? And he's already told me he's never heard about it. When you develop your global membership approach, when you do your SWOT analysis, your strengths and your weaknesses, your opportunities and your threats, one of our own weaknesses in many communities is what he said. I don't know what the lions do. If that is a weakness in your community, then you need to do all your public relations before you begin all the effort and time of marketing and inviting people to join. In other words, you must prepare the community. I think about Steve Jobs from iPhone days, right? Before he passed away. There would always be, oh, the new iPhone is coming, right? You will love it. It has special features. By the time they actually gave me the chance to buy it, I was already convinced I needed it. So I need to know about this wonderful Lions Club opportunity before I will be convinced I need to commit to it. So you may do an analysis that says the marketing must come before the membership effort. If you live in a small community where everybody knows every lion, then your awareness is already done. So you move to the next step. You say, would you like to be a part of this? I know that you have, great interest in leadership development, or you will have the opportunity to make a difference, or you could help with the families displaced from the Ukraine. Whichever story is the right marketing approach. Because all of you are very different people. And if we did a quick survey, I'm sure you all joined for very different reasons. Now, you may have watched my video or been in Boston. You know the official reason I joined. Unofficially, you are not videotaped, you are video. Unofficially, the Lions wouldn't stop. They asked me to join. I said, no, thank you very much. I said, no, I am the principal, the headmaster at the school. I've just started. No, I'm working on my PhD. No, I have an 8-month-old baby at home. No, I am busy. And they wouldn't stop. So finally, persistence, right? Finally, I thought, I will join. I will pay for 1 year and it will expire. But then I realized what the Lions do. I did not really make a commitment until I understood what my club was doing. Until I understood this could be the way to have an impact, to help make change, to help provide services. Because I was not going to have a lot of time for starting my own foundation when I am the headmaster of a school, I am doing my PhD, I have an 8-month-old baby at home. But the Lions were the perfect fit at that time. So sometimes I ask, how many of you are married? Or you have been married? Okay. So you have heard somebody tell you no before. Am I right? Did it stop you from asking again? No. No does not mean never. No means not now. And so I thank Bent. I said, I guess you can't make it to our project next week, but I'll come back to you again. Now is the critical part. He thinks he's important enough that I will come back to him. Yeah. What if I just go to the next person and the next person and I forget? That's bad customer relations, right? Then he says, I guess they didn't want me very much. They only asked once and then they never came back again. It's like dating. You remember dating? The person wants to feel like they are worth sharing some time together, getting to know each other before we ask for the big commitment. So there is a lot of fun that can be had in planning your membership drive. What are we good at? Let's tell our community about that. Put up the posters in the community notice board. Have the newspaper article. Do the television free public service announcement. Make videos. Go on Instagram. Tell your neighbors. Talk about it one-on-one, word of mouth, person to person. All of this is the marketing that leads people to want to be a member in your club. In the meantime, your leadership development people must make sure that you've got good club management, and your service activities people must have good services. I've heard many of you talk about the friends of your clubs, the volunteers on the side. I wrote down an idea. I thought, maybe your community or your district needs to make a virtual Lions Club. You know, I could say, Ludwig, you've volunteered with our club about 6 times now. You're a great helper. But what if we signed you up for a virtual Lions support club? I know we're going to ask you to pay about $100, but for this, you will have insurance coverage. You will have the opportunity for some of this wonderful leadership training that Bent likes so much. And we guarantee we will invite you and your family to 5 activities a year where you can help. No problem. You become a lion, we invite you to do service. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I only thought of it this morning. Maybe our districts will evolve to the point where we have a volunteer coordinator who is the administrator for that virtual club. I don't know. Public relations, telling the story, attracting new members. I want to share you the story of my visit to Paraguay. I was there for 3 days. I did 3 morning television talk shows. I was on 2 radio shows, and I was interviewed for 3 magazines. Wow. How did this happen? And there was this one lion who was always there. And he says, yes, well, I have a radio show. You're coming on my radio show. He said, but this is what I did. I have no time. I'm too busy. I have a radio show to run. He says, but I talked to my TV friend, I talked to my other media friends, and they made a specialty club. Their specialty is Lions promotions. Their service is to make sure the community hears about Lions activities. That's the only thing they do. It's a specialty club. But now the community knows glasses are going to be handed out. There is a free giveaway for new immigrants. There is the opportunity for children to go on youth exchange. Their job is to be the media voice to the public. And they formed a specialty club. This morning we went to the Lions Neuro Center. It's a wonderful facility that obviously people who have acquired a brain injury really can benefit. But they're bored on Saturday and Sunday. What if we went to the local community and said, we need parents and children who will come and do an activity once a month. Maybe you just come on Saturday afternoon and play cards. Maybe you come and have a sing-song. They could be a specialty club. And what about the university? You know, there are students who need some experience to be physiotherapists, occupational therapists. What if they came just once a month to do activities, song and dance or something with these people? A specialty club, just to serve that. Because Lions are already doing the service. But how do we invite the public to make it an even better service? I know I'm over time.
No,
I'm
please,
sorry.
please.
There is a lot of misunderstanding about our clubs. And so they have to understand the opportunity is there. The opportunity exists. What is the opportunity exactly? How do I become involved? And who's going to invite me? Because to this day, we must still be invited, right? People cannot register online and become a lion. And we don't ever want that. Or they would have to do all their security and police screening online and everything else. So there are many things we can do. Many of our clubs will say, oh, getting new members is hard, we tried. That's okay. Maybe you've only tried 6 times and the 7th time is the magic time. How many of you work in sales? You sell cars, you sell insurance, you sell something. You see, this is one of our Lions challenges. Most of us are service-oriented, but now we have to learn to do sales, right? But a good salesman will tell you, if you get 1 out of 9 people, you are doing excellently well. So if you have asked 8 or 9 people, and they keep saying, no, 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 not now, no, not interested, too busy, don't worry. That means you're getting close to the one who will say yes. Because all of us love being a lion. It's one of the best parts of our life, isn't it? Can you imagine your life without lions? Very different experience. So why would we not? Why not share this wonderful experience with other people? And once again I say, no does not mean never. It only means not now. Thank you very much, District Governor. I know, thank you. I have a couple of recognitions I would like to share, some thank yous. Oh, thank you.
You have to have one of mine as well. I know you got one from Ida yesterday, but
thank you so much.
Well.
Thank
Please.
you. That's lovely. And when I get these friendship banners, they go to the headquarters, and I have them on a little clotheslines in my office. So if you ever visit the office, you might see this one up there. Thank you. I want to recognize one person. I know you already have my banner. We already have given you that as a gift in Boston. But sometimes a person who works very hard but is not at the front is the district secretary. And so I have a small gift for your district secretary. Ludwig.
Yeah.
Just thank you so much.
Thank you.
Someone must make the reports happen. Thank you. As well, if I could ask Peter Schultz to join me. Peter.
The man behind the scene.
Absolutely. When I got back to the hotel last night, my head was still spinning with ideas. I blame you for not sleeping very well. No, that's not true. But the ideas did keep me awake for a while last night. But I know you put a lot of time and effort into helping to make last night happen. I would like to present you with my International President's Certificate of Appreciation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, Peter, I know it often takes a team. So I have a second one that I'm hoping
I see.
you will present as well. The second one will be for Peter Clemenson in appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The certificate is the 4th highest recognition that Lions Clubs International gives. The 3rd highest is a leadership medal. The 2nd highest is the President's personal medal. And today I would like to present it to your mentor and a good colleague of mine who has helped me on the global marketing think tank, Bent.
this. Otherwise, you cannot put it on me.
Fix my jacket here. Thank you for all of your commitment over many years. I appreciate every bit of it. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. This gentleman wants your photo. There. District Governor, with that note, I would like to thank all of you for letting me share some of my passion for what we can do, for the opportunities that we have for service, for leadership, but also the opportunity we have to invite other people. And when they become lions, we will change not only their lives, but the lives of the people they serve. So thank you so much for your attention today. Thank you.